Lord of Lords, God of Gods, Father Almighty, Creator of heaven and earth, I come before you this evening in humility, reverence, respect, honor, praise, worship, celebration, surrender, and gratitude. Archangel Gabriel, please help me remain consistent, clear, transparent, and the God's honest truth while I channel. Archangel Michael, protect me from all things seen and unseen. Archangel Metatron, please help myself and the viewer transmute everything that isn't of our highest good into peace, power, love, abundance, and protection. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back in. I pray that you prayed before jumping on in, or you joined me in that prayer. I normally don't do pre-shuffles even for myself, but the way that the cards came out today, it's 4 separate messages. I'm not used to this, but I at least have them separated according to how they plopped out, and because all 4 messages seem to be from different situations, energetic wise, and even visually and text wise. So I'm going to put timestamps down below for each individual one that we're going to go over. So this video is going to be extra long. Starting out, Hero's downfall in... Sorry, I'm getting used to this angle, so we're all going to get used to this together. Hero's downfall reverse. Audric resisted the vampire's curse with all his strength, but after a lifetime of fighting monsters, he was doomed to become one himself. But with it being in the reverse, they ain't no monster. They're a mild-mannered librarian. Now this could be excuse me. Now this could be a divine feminine. At least that's how I'm feeling from it. A mild-mannered librarian, someone who's very knowledgeable in whatever field it is. She looks beautiful. Men have their own beauty too, but at least in the imagery, it's a woman. But what I was getting is they're either coming out of a dark night of the soul, Hero's downfall in reverse, or they still had some kind of lingering feelings regarding some tumultuous event that went through their existence. Next up, Maalfeld Twins, reverse. Who am I to break up a family? We've seen this one before. Glimpse of freedom. Freedom lies in accepting a single path. And we've seen the next one before. Teo's light shield. Teo gifted his shields to as many allies as possible, knowing he could not always be there to protect them himself. And for this final message, Jiraga invocation in reverse. A single tree does not a forest make. We are stronger when we stand together. So what I was getting is this could be a physical twin, but this seems to be more of a lover situation. Maybe a false twin if you're on that kind of timeline journey. But they turned away from the path. Excuse me. And because they turned away from the path, they're no longer protected, not by God nor their ancestors. When I think of a forest we make, I think of a community. I think of ancestry. I think of ancient wisdom, ancestors. So whoever that might be for you, my condolences, because I know it's never easy to watch someone destroy themselves. Next up, cemetery recruitment in reverse. To a necromancer as powerful as Liliana Vess, a graveyard is as good as a garrison of soldiers awaiting her command. Healer of the Glade. Grief, rage, and nightmares fade, where hope and comfort make their stand. And we've seen this one before too. Kindled Fury. Fiends, cowards, your days of slaughtering innocents are done. It is time to face a real warrior. Pardon me a moment. I'm gonna have some water. So I'm having some fish fillets and pasta tonight, and the tomato sauce is getting me all a little phlegmy. So the energy that I was picking up with that was someone can no longer bring up dead spirits against a healer, which is beautiful. We need more healers in the world. And although this healer has been going through their own grief and rage, as we can see with the Kindled Fury, they're comfortable where they stand. They're learning to heal through their own wounds. And like I said, healing is never pretty. I've gone through my own fits of rage in private, but the worst I've done is punched a hole in a wall. I've never took it out on a person or a creature. And then the final message we have, Icewind Elemental. It surveys its domain on wings of ice, bringing misfortune to all who dare trespass. Swab Goblin. That's WSAB. Though small, goblins can hold their own in a fight. Foolhardy confidence goes a long way. Herald of Faith. The clerics prayed for salvation, the soldiers prayed for victory. Both prayers were answered. So the last one seems to be more of like a spiritual attack. If you work with elementals, this will resonate with you. Your ice elemental found someone trespassing in your energy, and they were foolhardy. Your prayers and the prayers of whatever warriors are in your circle, both prayers were heard and answered. So rest comfortably in that, at least. Stars could be significant to you. There's 3 stars on these cards. So we're going to start off Hero's Downfall, Mild-Mannered Librarian. This is a general collective reading. Not every message will be your message. Eat the meat, spit out the bone. Make sure you pray beforehand. God, what do we need to know about this mild-mannered librarian? What downfall did they avoid or come out of? death. Death and Knight of Cups. Death upright, Knight of Cups reverse. Six of Cups reverse, the Hermit. Someone from their past that they have their own wisdom about. So they just came out of a transition with someone who's manipulative, unreliable, a liar. The thing they had to leave behind was this manipulative person. Strife arising from vanity. So someone was wrapped up in their ego, and they had to go within to find that out. It wasn't plain to see. Thanklessness, cynicism. How come our viewer's person didn't see? They were already in their head. Nine of Swords reverse. Nine of Swords reverse. Page of Swords. Timidity with a stalker? Finding help from a stalker. Scorpio could be significant. Gemini could be significant. 7. So that was a completion. That's good. 6 and 9. 15, the Devil. 2 and 9, 11, divine intervention. So if they're coming out this dark night of the soul, so there are several people involved here. Train horn confirmation. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. They're trapped in their head. They're taking control. Decisions made off of gossip. Decisions made off of gossip. Interesting. What was this gossip? 10 of Swords. Ruin, defeat, failure, insolence. Gemini again. Well, collective is here. They're fine. Even our mild-mannered librarian is okay. They came out of the death from a manipulator, and now they have transformative powers. So, what does this person intend to do with this information? Are they coming towards my viewer with some kind of resolution? What does this person plan to do with this information? What does this person plan to do with this information, Lord? Page of Cups. Don't let your emotions get in the way. I'm coming in with a small love offer? But they know about a betrayal and listen to gossip. Reflective. Someone trying to come in and mirror the collective? What does this Page of Cups offer? There's so much just young-minded energy here. It's... what? Knight, page, teenager, child. But this could also mean something small. Small gossip, small offer of sensitivity and sweetness. But in most, including this one, there's a fish in that cup. Who the hell wants a fish in their cup? What are they coming forward with an offer about? This sensitive sweetness. It's kind of coming out like the Knight of Cups in reverse over there. Trying to mirror you. Reflective. What is this offer from the Page of Cups, Lord? Sorry for the jiggling noise of my chair. Let's try. What does this Page of Cups offer, Lord? I may not be able to know what it is. Page of Cups offer has to do with the transformation from being manipulative. But we have the Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Nine of Pentacles reversed. The transformation was setbacks and poverty. But they're still beautiful. You know, Queen of Wands is a very gorgeous individual, man or woman. You can always call on your natural confidence, warmth, passion, independence, determination. Someone who's honest and truthful. Oh, that's the Queen of Swords upright, not the King of Swords. Express your clear communication for what's best of all. Intelligence, quick, complex, graceful, observant, perspective. This sounds like a true catch, but... So it's a small offer of love while they're rebuilding. Bad faith. Because, friend, I don't want you to be in a Nine of Pentacles reverse energy, but this Page of Cups offer seems like a bad faith offer. And although they're beautiful and intelligent, there might be something deeper to this offer. Because don't forget, they already went through a transformation when it comes to dealing with someone manipulative, unreliable, and a liar. But they're still in that teenager mindset. Now they could have been seeking help from a stalker, or they made decisions based off of gossip relating to your defeat, ruin, and failure. Now this could be past, present, or future. This could be a current projection. We are seeing the Six of Pentacles, or Six of Cups reverse up there. So this is someone from their past or someone from your past. And only your inner guidance will know who it is, with the Hermit upright. Page of Cups offer of bad faith. I don't like that. I really don't like that. God, what does the viewer need to know? Whether it's a warning, guidance, reassurance. Eight of Cups, upright. Change your journey. Separate yourself. Make your decisions and take action with confidence. I love the Eight of Cups energy, Pisces energy. That's my home element. Well, my home zodiac. Pisces Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Capricorn Rising. It's taken a long time to figure out when to walk away from certain individuals. And only your discernment will know when that time is. And this could still be hidden from you, or this is the truth being revealed. The moon in there. So when it comes time to make that decision, it's up to you. Are you going to go back to someone that openly listened to gossip about you, didn't do anything, and only now they're coming back around with a small love offer because of their own frivolity? Just because they're beautiful and intelligent doesn't mean they have a good heart. Doesn't mean they have faith. God over all things, guys and gals, and in between. All right. Very rare that I get a good shuffle like that. Thank you. That was also just exuberantly satisfying for me, Lord. God, please guide us through this love situation or a family situation where it comes to them turning away from the path, openly accepting the removal of your grace and protection from ancients. Timestamp 2640. You will need strength when it comes to your foundation. Strength, Four of Wands, the Hermit. You already know the situation as well. This is bananas. This is really bananas. You don't know your own strength until it's tested. Be ready for the opportunity you've worked for. All life's answers are within you. You have the knowledge. So it's good that you've separated yourself from this family, because you have the strength to rebuild a new one. Aries energy. Aries, Leo, Virgo. Fire and earth. Fire and brimstone. Well, congratulations. You have the strength within you. I mean, seriously, it's a lot better that could be said for a whole bunch of people. No judgment, no shade. Excuse me. Because we're all at different points in our own journeys. And I'm sure I didn't have the strength to recreate time and time again until it finally clicked, but... So this is about family or someone in your community, with the Four of Wands being present. But you have the strength. You'll be able to celebrate. You'll have that stability, that home, that rest you need. You have the cleverness. You're beautiful, romantic. You're hitting milestones that you feel that you need to hit. Third eye is throbbing right now. God, what does our viewer need to know? The Fool reverse. You're not taking a risk regarding something. Mercury energy. Sorry, why did I say Mercury? Uranus. Apathy, inexperience, hesitation, indecision. So you have the strength to create a new community or a new home or a new form of stability. You have the confidence, you have the passion, you have the resilience, you have the inner power, you have the inner wisdom and the know-how, but you're hesitating. I'm definitely getting more hesitation energy than naivety or recklessness. God, why is our viewer hesitating? What guidance does the viewer need, Lord? Six of Cups upright, Ace of Swords, the Moon, Four of Pentacles upright, Eight of Wands, Three of Swords. Six of Cups upright. This is happening now. This is someone you're familiar with. That's the truth. But you feel like there's something hidden in regards to finances, or someone's keeping secrets about control over finances. And they're making quick decisions regarding a bitter truth. Heartbreak. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Unless this is your energy where you're taking action to create heartbreak. Now, it may not be purposeful heartbreak. It could just be pain and suffering caused by a bitter truth, quick action, and control over finances that you have been keeping secret. Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra. Scorpios, October, November. Pisces is February, March. Capricorn is I want to say late November, December. Sagittarius is November, December. And Libra's September, October. My beautiful boys in Libra. Personally, I feel I shouldn't delve in deeper. You already know the truth. Now, either you know it's a secret or you are the one keeping the secret. So take your actions according to how you feel you should. I can't willingly offer advice on this. Because this is some, because it can go both ways, you know? This could be your revelation of truth that someone in your inner circle, a foundation, community, have been controlling your finances behind the scene, and someone's taking quick action that'll cause pain and suffering. You know this person. You're familiar with them. Six of Cups, upright. And that's the truth. Please just stay close to God. Talk to Him about it. Ask Him to give you the guidance, clarity, and practical steps. Because this is major. Someone in your family has walked away from the path of divinity. They don't have God's blessing or favor on them. And even the ancestors are walking away from them. This is major. You already know what you need to do, which is beautiful. You have the self-confidence, you have the passion, resources, stability, and inner wisdom. You're just not taking action on it. And I can understand why. I can understand why you're not taking action on it. It's a tricky situation. So please, regarding this message, go to God for further steps. This seems to be too sensitive a topic for me to touch. If you're just scrolling through all of the readings, thank you for stopping on by. If you've made it this far, drop me a like, share, subscribe. It'll help break a cycle. It'll help complete something. Heavenly Father above, what do we need to know about this completion of a cycle? So if you don't remember from the beginning, cemetery recruitment reverse. The dead can no longer have an effect over this healer. Someone who's surrendering their grief, rage, and nightmares, letting it fade and transmute into hope and comfort where they stand. Though, with all that in mind, they are still pissed off at their own situation with reasonable understanding. Knight of Wands, reverse. Evil-minded, cruel, bigoted, hurried, careless, discord. Ooh. Yeah. That does sound like kindled fury. Fiends, cowards. Your days of slaughtering innocents are done. It's time to face a real warrior. But they're being evil-minded when it comes to it. Look, I understand, but when you're projecting fury, revenge, vengeance, unaliving, mental instability, that's going to come back around to you. The world. What goes around comes around. Completion. If you're going to be evil-minded, that evil is going to come back around. You seem to be a healer. Lord, how can our viewer help? How can our viewer's evil mind be quelled? What can the viewer do to quell their fury? Is this a temporary discord? Because it doesn't feel... Lord, guide me through this message. Reveal to me what the viewer needs to know. Nine of Cups reverse. That makes more sense. Viewer, forgive me for coming at you. You closed out a cycle with a bigot. Someone who's very materialistic. I can understand why you're mad. Why you have grief and nightmares. You are being haunted by your past. Healer of the Glade is also an elemental of the woods. And at least what's been working for myself personally is getting out into nature. Actually laying my spine up against a tree and just standing there for 5 minutes with my eyes closed. Just in the sun, not doing anything, not worrying about anything, not thinking about anything. The glade is also, like the Everglades. It's a forest and it's an expanse of nature where you can tap into the raw harmony of natural creation, where you can quell that kindled fury inside. But the world, 21, that's number 3, completion. Saturn, earth energy. Everything you have worked for is coming together. This may also be a warning. Don't become careless and greedy, or selfish, I should say. You've walked away from someone who was cruel, bitter, careless, greedy, materialistic, selfish. Don't turn into it. Because if we separate this, 3 and 9 makes 12. Hmm. 12 and 3 makes 15. So you could be dealing with hangman energy or devil energy. Pisces, Capricorn. God, does our viewer need any further guidance? Or what is our viewer seeking from this? What is our viewer seeking, Lord? Seeking the truth. Fair. Seeking logic, power. Seeking the heart of the matter. Clarity, insight, breakthrough, ideas. Fair enough. I mean, I love to be a seeker of the truth and clarity myself. What ideas have I held on to for so long that need to be let go? Speak your mind to solve your problems. Oh man. Old people and their loud ass TVs. I never understand it. Lord, what truth do you have for the viewer? What clarity and guidance do you have? Seven of Pentacles reverse, Justice upright, Four of Wands upright, the Magician reverse. Taurus, Libra, Aries, Mercury. Oh, sorry, having a stretch and a little sip. So you're seeking truth on chaos. Seeking truth about giving up on a justice situation. Giving up on balance? Yeah. Insecurity in your stability. Double truth. Waste, disorganization, chaos, giving up, impatience, no reward, imprudence. Giving up on balance in a community due to insecurity, illusion, and manipulation. You already seem to have your answer. I mean, for real. You see that there's no reward. Use your intuition to set your moral compass. Morals in a community standard. Giving up on bringing balance to a community. Because of illusion and manipulations. Personally, I would walk away. You already have the knowledge and truth that you need. I pray that this is the extra confirmation that you need, but before you accept this as truth, go to God about it. Please pray on it. Get that spiritual nudge in it yourself. I can help you to this extent, but create that relationship with God. Because you seem to be at a crucial point in your healing journey. You closed out a major cycle, walking away from someone who's cruel, someone who's materialistic, shallow, selfish. Here's your clarity on your chaotic situation. If you feel that you should give up on bringing balance to a home or a community because of illusions and manipulations, that's your decision. We all have free will, but please go to God first about it. This is heavy. Because some people, they have that intuitive feeling in them where it's like, all right, I can start making decisions right now that'll snowball into the inevitability of getting to where I need to be. Sometimes that works out for me, where I'll be on a snowball effect, but then that snowball will melt and I have to wait for winter to come back around to create a new snowball. So everyone's processes, everyone's journeys are different. Use your intuition to set your moral compass. I love to see the justice upright. That means you have a righteous mind, a righteous heart. You can see the illusions and the manipulation in the community. It's okay to walk away. You don't have to bring balance to this community. Some people have that role, other people don't. If you don't feel like that is your job to bring balance to a community that is full of illusions and manipulations, that's okay. God can take care of it better than anyone can. And that's the whole point, to recognize what you see. Because once you see it, you have the two choices. Do you willfully remain blind? Or do you take action? Do you move forward? Do you distance yourself from certain people? Pray on this, friend. But we're not going to go further from there. Because with justice being out here, there are angels involved. I'm not getting in front of angels. Because I'm not down to fuck around and find out. All right. Last message, Lord. Again, if you've made it this far, please like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to... Starting out the jump, huh? I mean, that's good. Freedom to choose. Self-created boundaries. That makes sense. That makes sense. Icewind Elemental. You left someone out in the cold because they crossed into your territory. They crossed your boundaries. You have a new perspective. What's this foolhardy confidence that goes a long way, Lord? Foolhardy confidence. Ten of Pentacles reversed. The High Priestess upright. Eight of Cups upright. Nine of Pentacles reversed. The Hierophant. Whoa. Whoa. God, am I reading this right? So whoever crossed I don't know why I'm so giggly right now, but this is it's a fuck around and find out kind of situation. um So this foolhardy goblin was actually a high priestess who who created instability for themselves coming to attack you. And now they have to change their journey because they put themselves in poverty, all according to God's plan. The Hierophant upright. Oh, your prayers and the prayers of the soldiers were answered. Clerics and warriors. So, does that mean you had your own spiritual community praying for you, as well as that's a really good read, God. What does this Herald of Faith have to do with answered prayers? What does the Herald of Faith have to do with this spiritualist fucking around and finding out? Oh. Friend, because of your freedom to choose, because of your self-created boundaries, because of your new perspective, you get to recover, regenerate. Whatever it is, you're going to profit. Ten of Swords reverse. You overcame a major betrayal. Congratulations. Virgo, Moon, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus. Someone was trying to come for your stability. Because of your freedom to choose. You chose to keep your stability. You chose God. You understood your beliefs, values, and boundaries. Because of that, you get to recover. The angel of faith has come to give you rest. God, what does our viewer need to know moving forward during their period of rest and regeneration? What does our viewer need to know during their time of rest and regeneration? Oof, that's chunky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not so bad. So, what you need to know. Knight of Swords reverse. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Pentacles upright. Page of Pentacles upright. 10 of Cups reverse. 8 of Pentacles upright. So you're recovering from someone who's deceitful, tyrannical, jealous, unreliable, obsessed with work, stubborn. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, for blowing your horn of clarity. But you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy. Protective, generous, charming, intelligent, kind, truthful. You're trying to work on some new ideas, opportunities. You're eager, curious, diligent, loyal. It's not easy to walk away from a 10 of Cups. I can tell you that. It really is not. And though there will be arguments, just continue to focus on your craft. Find a work-life balance to protect your creativity. Maybe you're going back to school, looking into the fine details of things, maybe a little overly careful. I understand that. Being a paranoid father, sometimes at the park, I was always watching my kids like a hawk. Never on my cell phone unless I was taking pictures of them, always watching them, always interacting with them. But that's just how I do things. Because I understand the terrors of the world, and maybe I was just being a little overprotective, a little super paranoid, but I love my kids so much, and I would rather have them in my sight than to have them suddenly disappear without my knowledge just because I was looking at my phone. Message! But to you, viewer, be gentle on yourself during your time of recovery. You were dealing with someone very deceitful, tyrannical, jealous, obsessed with their work, stubborn, unreliable. Someone you had a lot of arguments with.